Aloha, everybody. Welcome to the convening of the conference committees to discuss differences in one measure, 9 a.m., April 24th, 2024, conference room 016. The measure in question is SB 2615 SD1 HD3 relating to county labor standards. This will allow the counties to adopt rules, ordinances to require employers or contractors to release their information on wage and labor violations, etc. So anyway, on behalf of the Senate, myself as chair, co-chairs Aquino, Rhodes and Kanuha, and Manager Awa, and Rhodes is excused.
And on behalf of the House, we have myself as co-chair, Representatives Tarnas and Garrett excused, and Representative Martinez and Alcos here as members.
Thank you so much. On this one here, in the spirit of cooperativeness and trying to address issues of concern, you've submitted a proposed CD1 to us, even though it's a Senate bill, which we appreciate. However, there's one term I think we'd like to narrow down insofar as the usage. So in our discussions, sorry about that. Do you want to perhaps come back and tell this person to not call me at 9 a.m.?
They're calling about a bill, it's dead.
The bill died. Yeah, so let's do that. Let's look at that term and see if we can get something more concise and solid. And then you want to try to come back here tomorrow at the same time in room to see if we can get a CD.
Yeah, that sounds good. And in the meantime, we'll be in contact about the CD language and see if we can come to an agreement before that.
Yeah, and then also we'll loop in all the stakeholders so they're well aware. And can...
Yep,
okay.
Sounds good. So
all
4:25, 9 a.m. in 016.
Yep,
all
sounds like a plan, Stan. Okay.
Good morning, everyone. We're reconvening the conference committee, the 9:05 agenda in conference room 016. Two items on the agenda today. First is HB 2480 HD1 SD2 relating to the certification of documents. On behalf of the House, we have myself and Representative Garrett as co-chairs, Representatives Lamasal, Alcos as members.
Okay, thank you. On behalf of the Senate, myself as chair, co-chairs are Kanuha and Rhodes, and managers are Hashimoto Awa. All are here except for co-chair Rhodes.
Thank you. And just to remind everyone, this bill requires the LG to set apostle fees by admin rules and establishes the Apostles and Certification Special Fund. We're also going to be appropriating $12,000 for that.
With an effective date July 1st. Right?
Yeah, and an effective date July 1st, 2024.
Sounds like a plan, and we do have release from Ways and Means on that CD1 reflecting those policy and the money amounts.
And we have release from Finn as well. So let's take the vote. All right, on HB 2480, HD1, SD2, CD1, I vote aye. Representative Garrett?
Aye.
Representative Lamasau?
Aye.
Representative Alcos?
Aye.
All right, may I take the vote for the Senate?
Thank you.
Senator McKelvey?
Yes.
Senator Kanua?
Aye.
Senator Rhodes is excused. Senator Hashimoto?
Aye.
Senator Awa?
Aye.
All right, got a bill.
Okay, we have a bill. Thank you, LG. Have fun changing names. Okay.
Michelle.
I know. Bye. Don't you have some manual hearing notices you put up on the
No, there's one amendment that we're working on, but I think I just let it go.
Okay. Which one? Oh, not the one that repaired. You don't know what we passed, right?
That one was passed.
Yeah, yeah, right. Oh, the another one. Oh.
Go to the next one.
Oh, yeah.
The one that
Oh, sorry, I accidentally checked the wrong one. Checked one of your
Quite
boxes.
all right.
You want a pen? I guess.
Oh, he does. This is a guy who's been to the Lakers game.
It's going to give him a curveball, but I thought
Let me
different.
return it as well. That's it.
All right, thank you. Okay,
Swinging. Okay, speaking of swinging, let's go to the next one. shall
let's
we?
move on to, I need a pen. Let's move on to HB 2496 HD1 SD1 relating to procurement. I understand we don't have agreement on this yet, but there was a
Yeah.
last minute request to
Yes,
work on a little
actually,
more.
my co-chair, Senator Moriwaki, would like to work on a proposed CD1 for the House. And so if it's okay with everybody to give her that chance, if we could just roll it one more time to tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. And if we can't get a CD1 that addresses the concerns that have been raised by stakeholders in the House, then we can.
905?
Yeah.
Okay. So 9:05 a.m. 425 in 016. I do have, I do have some concerns about this bill for the federal procurement side and then for the exemption side, but we'll let Moriwaki have a chance. And
Yeah,
see
I
what
mean, I do
happens.
too, as well, and we've been getting concerns from communications from elsewhere. But however, I think there might be ability for her to be able to address those concerns. So hopefully we can just give her that the next day to be able to do that.
Yep, that's fine. And even if she doesn't, even if we can't come to a conclusion, I have a commitment between the unions and DOT to work on this issue during the interim. So hopefully they can figure something out.
We got a lot of projects lined up that need to go yesterday, so yeah. hopefully.
Definitely.
Okay.
Great. We're adjourned.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the Conference Committee, 9:45 a.m., Wednesday, April 24th, 2024, Conference Room 16. Purpose of the Conference Committee is to resolve differences between the House and the Senate for the various drafts of Senate Bill 2536 SD1, HD1 relating to procurement preferences and reciprocity. This would allow reciprocity and procurement preferences for accounting service businesses, which the aim is to try to generate more local opportunities for accounting companies. On behalf of the Senate, myself, Chair, Co-Chair Shimabukuro, Manager Favela. Favela is excused.
Got very few on behalf of the House here, but on behalf of the House, you have myself as co-chair. Co-chairs Nakashima and Garrett are excused, and members Kitagawa, Lamasao, and Alcos are excused.
Given the thin rank of allies at the table there, I'm assuming we're going to be not voting. However, there's been this discussion of trying to address the concerns of the House. Two ideas that were brought up potentially were perhaps a reporting requirement in the sunset. However, upon further reflection, a reporting requirement would probably trip us into the League of Women Voters area. However, a sunset would be a clarification of the legislative intent to have the concerns addressed. So we'd like to propose a CD1, or you would consider a CD1 with a sunset date in it.
Yeah, I think a 4-year sunset is appropriate. I also asked the accounting advocates for this bill for a breakdown of how much it would actually cost the state, because if we're paying local instead of mainland, we would be getting more tax revenue. And they kind of did some rough calculations, and it seems either even or we'd actually be gaining more money by doing this. So that allayed some of my concerns about efficiency.
Well, maybe, even though we can't do an official reporting requirement, maybe in the committee report, we can urge that, they communicate back to the legislature on these things that were both raised as concerns as well as what you just talked about.
Yeah, tough to, I don't want to burden them too much with exact calculations, but as long as we're roughly breaking even, I think that it's beneficial to the state, so.
Okay, well, if your concerns are no longer there, then we'll work with the sunset of 4 years.
Yep, that sounds good.
All right, well, let's get back here tomorrow. 9:45,
9:45,
does that work for you, Dan?
yep, tomorrow 9:45, 016.
And hopefully we will have we'll be able to release to vote. Okay.
Sounds good.
Concludes the hearing, Bill. Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, good morning. Okay, conference committee's meeting, 10:01 a.m. agenda for two Senate bills. First bill is Senate Bill 2516, Senate Draft 2, House Draft 2. Okay, Senate conferees are myself as chair, co-chairs McKelvey, Moriwaki, and Favela.
On behalf of the House, we have myself and Kitagawa as co-chairs, with co-chair Nakashima excused, and we have representatives Tam and Alcos as members.
Okay, thank you very much, Chair. For Senate Bill 2516, I believe we do have release from money committees.
Yep, we have release, and I believe we're just affecting the date upon approval.
Okay, this is relating to DAGs. Okay, and would you like to read it?
Sure. Just a brief recap. This just clarifies that centralized computer information management and processing services will be provided through the Chief Information Officer. Specifies that the CIO will be appointed by the governor and will report to the comptroller, and the CIO's salary will be determined by the governor.
Okay, so we have agreement, so can we take the vote?
Yep, let's do it.
Okay, Senate Bill 2516, Senate Draft 2, House Draft 2, recommendation of the managers, conference managers is to pass with amendments. Okay, I vote aye. Co-Chair McKelvey.
Yes.
Co-Chair Moriwaki.
Aye.
Senator Favela is excused. Okay, and then may I take the vote for the House?
Yep, please.
Okay, Co-Chair Matayoshi.
Aye.
Co-Chair Nakashima is excused. Co-Chair Kitagawa.
Aye.
Manager Tam.
Aye.
Manager Alkos.
Aye.
Your recommendation is adopted. Thank you very much.
I need to sign that. Thank you. Done.
Okay, thank you very much, Chair. Moving on to Senate Bill 2787, Senate Draft 2, House Draft 1. Relating to immigration, Senate conferees are myself as Chair and Co-Chair Kanuha and Manager Favela.
Thank you. On behalf of the House, we have myself and Representative Lamasau as co-chairs, and we have Representatives Garrett and Alkos as members, with Member Mizuno excused.
Okay, thank you very much. I believe we also have a release on this and an agreement on the CD.
Yes, we do.
Okay, we do not have quorum at this point in time. Okay, but real briefly, just wanted to go over the proposed CDs, the CD that we have agreement on. Okay, so there would be an appropriation of general revenues of 450,000. Okay, one FTE at 80,000, one FTE at 48,000, 12,000 in operation funds, as well as 300,000 to expand immigrant resource centers, program services.
And I've got another 10,000 in there for furniture and equipment.
Oh, yeah, they need some furniture and equipment as well.
Give them the good stuff.
I believe
When
we have
affecting the
quorum.
date to July 1st, yeah.
And July 1st of this year. And I believe we do have quorum and
Sounds
we have the lease. Okay. So is it okay if we take the vote?
Yep, maybe I could briefly describe the bill.
Oh, excuse me. Oh.
Sorry, Chair.
Yeah, so this is Department of Labor Industrial Relations, Office of Community Services. This is the Immigration and Services Access Unit. This is for positions, and appropriation language is also included.
Yep, so
Is that okay?
That is excellent.
Yeah, thank you very much. Just want to make sure that we address concerns of the House.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, all right. So shall we take the vote?
Please.
Yeah, Senate Bill 2787, Senate Draft 2, House Draft 1. Recommendation is to pass as a CD. Okay, Chair votes aye. Co-Chair Kanuha.
Aye.
Manager Favela is excused. May I take the vote for the House?
Please.
Co-Chair Matayoshi.
Aye.
Co-Chair Lamasau.
Aye.
Okay, Manager Garrett.
Aye.
Manager Mizuno. Excused. Manager Alkos.
Aye.
Okay, recommendation is adopted. Thank you very much.
Yep, thank you.
Thanks, Chair.
Very serious. Somebody's bill died. You guys get black and white. gotta eat.
Double the members, that's why. We gotta print twice as many.
One day we will get pizzas.
I know you see a but you know, take my photos. Okay,
We're good.
thank you very much. We're adjourned. 10:01. We're adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, conference committee, it's Wednesday, April 24th, 10:05 agenda, room 16. We have one Senate bill, okay, relating to the state fire marshal. Okay, this is Senate Bill 2085, Senate Draft 2, House Draft 1. Senate conferees are myself as chair, co-chairs Wakai and Hashimoto, and Manager Favela.
Thank you, Chair. On behalf of the House, it's myself, Matayoshi Poipoi as co-chairs, managers Keela, Mizuno, and Souza.
Okay, thank you very much, Chair. We do have a CD that we're working on. Once it's called, we're going to be sending it over to you. Okay?
Thank you.
All right, so having said that, can we reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m.? Okay, that will be April 25th, room 16.
Perfect.
Okay, thank you very much. We're adjourned.
Thank you.
Okay, it's Wednesday, April 24th, conference room 16, 10:10 a.m. agenda for two Senate bills. Okay, first bill is Senate Bill 2287, Senate Draft 2, House Draft 1, relating to the Office of Enterprise Technology Services. Senate conferees are myself as chair, co-chair Shimabukuro, and Manager Favela.
Thank you, Chair. On the House side, myself and Co-Chair Kitagawa is excused. Managers Garrett, Keela, and Garcia are present.
Okay, thank you very much, Chair. I believe a CD was presented. Okay, are we in agreement?
We are, but we do not yet have fin release.
Okay. All right, thank you very much. So pending that, let's reconvene tomorrow at 10:02 a.m. Okay, so we're coming back 10:02 a.m. tomorrow, April 25th, same conference room. Okay, thank you very much. 10:02 a.m. Okay, thank you very much, Chair. Up next, we have Senate Bill 2782, Senate Draft 2, House Draft 2. Okay, related to electronic information technology. Okay, Senate conferees are myself as chair, co-chair Kanuha, and Manager Favela.
Thank you, Chair. For the House side, we have myself, Co-Chair Mariyoshi, and Lamasao, managers Mizuno. So Co-Chair Lamasao is excused, and Manager Mizuno is also excused. Manager Garcia is present.
Okay, thank you very much, Chair. So for this one, I believe we also provided a CD which inserted one FTE at $100,000 for OETS and a clean date of July 1st, 2024. Do we have release on this?
We do not yet have release.
Okay, so can we roll over same time as the previous measure?
Sounds good.
Okay, April 25th, 10:02 a.m., same conference room.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. We're adjourned. It's still Wednesday, April 24th. Conference room 16, 10:15 a.m. agenda. We have a Senate and a House bill for consideration. Up first, we have Senate Bill 3070, House Draft 1, okay, relating to the ERS funding period. Okay, Senate conferees are myself as chair, co-chair Moriwaki, and Manager Favela.
On behalf of the House, we have myself and Representative Garrett as co-chairs and Tam and Alcos as managers.
Okay, thank you very much, Chair. I believe for this, we have agreement. Okay, this would be effective July 1st of this year. And I believe we do have release from both money committees.
Yep, that's my understanding as well.
Okay, so shall we proceed to vote?
Yep, I could read a brief description. All this does is lower the ERS funding period to amortize the system's total sooner.
Sounds good to me. Okay. All right, so let's proceed with the vote. Okay, Senate Bill 3070, House Draft 1, recommendation is to pass as a CD. Okay, Chair votes aye, Co-Chair Moriwaki.
Aye.
Manager Favela.
Aye.
Okay, thank you very much. And for the House, may I?
Please.
Okay, Co-Chair Matayoshi.
Aye.
Co-Chair Garrett. Okay, Manager Tam.
Aye.
Manager Alkos. Okay, thank you very much. We have a bill.
Yep.
Okay, thank you very much, Chair.
Yeah, thank you. All right, we have another House bill on the agenda today, HB 1832, HD1, SD2, relating to hiring. This is our minimum qualifications bill. I believe we have agreement on a CD where we're removing the alternate minimum qualification language and making the date effective upon approval, but we do not have fin clearance, and I'm assuming no M as well.
You are correct, and that's subsection C, correct?
I believe that's subsection C.
Okay. We have agreement.
Okay, why don't we roll this one day to the 10:15 agenda, 4:25 in conference room 016.
Okay.
Oh, 10:02, I'm sorry, the 10:02 agenda
Okay.
in 016 for tomorrow.
All right, thank you, Chair.
Okay, thank you. We're adjourned.
Okay, it's Wednesday, April 24th. We're in conference room 16, 10:20 a.m. agenda. One Senate bill, but before we proceed, I just want to say that the House Chair has an amazing shirt on.
Maximum attention.
Yes.
He's performing in Wakanda later on.
Okay, thank you very much, Chair. Senate Bill 2526, Senate Draft 2, House Draft 2, relating to information technology. Okay, Senate conferees are myself as Chair, co-chairs McKelvey and Moriwaki, and Manager Favela.
Okay, on behalf of the House, we have myself and Rep. Kitagawa as co-chairs, and Reps. Chun, Capella, Morikawa, and Garcia as managers.
Okay, thank you very much, Chair. I believe this is the bill regarding Technology Services Consolidation Working Group. So there's a number of reporting information, and this extends the date over a few more years. Yep.
Yep.
In addition to that, the conference draft does reflect a number of amendments on page 2, line 20, page 4, line 17. Okay, there is established a Technology Services Consolidation Working Group, that which shall assist the OETS in working with state agencies excluding UH, DOE, and HHSC. And I believe this is upon approval, so we took the House position on this.
Right on.
Okay, so shall we proceed with the vote?
Yeah, we have clearance. Go for it.
Okay. All right, recommendation is to pass Senate Bill 2526, Senate Draft 2, House Draft 2 as a CD. Okay, Chair votes aye. Co-Chair McKelvey.
Yes.
Co-Chair Moriwaki.
Aye.
Manager Favela.
Aye.
Okay, thank you very much. May I take the vote for the House?
Yes, please.
Okay, Co-Chair Todd.
Aye.
Co-chair Kitagawa.
Aye.
Manager Chun. Manager Capella. Manager Morikawa.
Hi.
Good job, good job, good job.
Had a little, okay, and Manager Garcia. Okay, thank you very much. We have a bill.
Oh, thank you. I can never see you.
Okay, thank you very much. We're adjourned.
Oh, my goodness, my squad arrived. All right, we are convening the conference. Just like heroes always do. All right, we're convening the conference committee on Wednesday, April 24th for the 10:40 a.m. agenda in conference room 016. We have one bill on the agenda today, HB 2499 HD2 ST2, relating to procurement for the University of Hawaii. On behalf of the House, we have myself, Representatives Nakashima, Representative Garrett as co-chair. Co-chair Nakashima is excused, and we have Representative Alcos as a member with Representatives Kitagawa and Lamasao excused.
Okay, and for the Senate, myself as chair, with Senator McKelvey and Senator Moriwaki co-chairs, and Senator Hashimoto and Favela as members. Close, not quite.
So we're working on a CD one. I believe we have an agreement that we're putting in a 4-year sunset, changing it back to the CFO, 6 months to do a transition period and one year to do a reorg. We're just working on the language. So when we're done with the CD, we'll get that over to you.
Okay, so just for the members' purposes, the CFO have said he is willing to do it.
He has. Very kind of him, very kind of him.
Very good.
So Chair Matayoshi made sure that CFO did come in and say that willing to do it. Begrudgingly, but willing to do it.
Begrudgingly to me too.
Hopefully he'll lean on the talents of the.
Well, I am hopeful, having talked with them, that this time procurement is going to be done correctly, that the CFO will be the true CFO to oversee, the true chief procurement officer to oversee the procurement with that hat on, as well as me, the CFO. So certainly agree that they need a transition period of time, and they also need to have that reorg happen within that period, so 4-year period.
Yep. And I appreciate the deadlines that we set for them to get things moving.
Okay, very good. So you want to roll this to
Yeah, why don't we roll this till tomorrow at 10:40, same room, so 4:25, 10:40 a.m. agenda.
Yeah, and if you can get us
016.
a draft by today, if possible.
Yeah, I think we should be able to get it to you by the end of the day
And then we
today.
can maybe ask for RAM and bin release.
Yep, that sounds good. We'll give it a try to vote tomorrow.
Hey, I just created a new term, FAM. Okay,
Don't have time with all
thank
these acronyms. All right, we're adjourned.
Life is